Hi, y'all. So, as I transition from being a delivery driver into building my practice and into doing things that slow me down, that are more in alignment with my energy as a projector, I felt called to do a short breathwork practice for delivery drivers, for share time drivers, and for truck drivers. Really anyone that's on the road for a living, whether it's temporary or something that you're doing long term. I really felt called to create a breathwork practice that was something that people who are on the road can just pause for a moment, whether they're at a truck stop, whether they're grabbing gas or grabbing a snack or going to the restroom. I'm calling all y'all out who are Uber and DoorDash drivers. Press the pause button for a moment and do this 5 to 10 minute breathwork practice with me. This is something that you can revisit at any time. And of course, I'll have little time sections so you can fast forward to the beginning of the practice if this is something that you're doing more than once throughout your trip, or you're revisiting this video. So go ahead and find a safe space to park your car. Turn it off if it's warm enough. If it's not, keep it on. And find a safe space where you feel like you can just settle in. And if it serves you and supports you, go ahead and close your eyes. Prop your chair back if you want. Rest your head back and tap into the body. And we'll just start with a few conscious connected breaths in through the nose to start with. Bringing the breath to a peak and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And really just settling into the body. Notice the rise and fall of the chest and stomach when you breathe in. And the fall of the chest and stomach when you breathe out. Following the path of the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. And to get a little bit more oxygen into the body, if you feel called and supported to, begin breathing in through the mouth. And out through the mouth. And we'll do a quick body scan, really just starting with the top of the head and the neck. Are there any sensations there? Any tightness, throbbing, tingling? And if there's not, that's okay. We're just going to do a body scan of Tapping into any sensations that may be in the body as you continue to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. And throughout this practice, you can find a rhythm of breath that supports you, and modifying the breath if in through the mouth and out through the mouth is not something that feels supportive to you in this time. Otherwise, continuing with that open mouth breath, bringing the breath to a peak, and without pause or force, exhale through the mouth and continuing with that circular breath. And moving down to the shoulders and to the arms. Are there any sensations there that need your attention? In the hands, welcoming any movement if that supports you. Moving down to the chest, to the upper back. Is there any tightness, any shortness of breath, any tingling, any numbness? Any expansive energy, any zinging, or maybe something else. And moving down to the abdomen and to the mid-back, to the stomach. Is there any tightness? Again, welcoming any movement if that supports you. And any stillness if that supports you, if you just need to take a moment and not move. If you feel called to place a hand over the heart, one over the heart and one over the stomach, you're welcome to do so, continuing that path of the breath, offering support to yourself, moving down to the lower back, the pelvic area, the hips. Is there any sensations there that are needing your attention, calling out for your attention? Rotate the hips in a circular motion if that supports you, continuing that breath in through the mouth and out through the mouth. First moving to the right a couple times and then switching direction and moving the hips in a circular motion to the left. Maybe seeing if that breath can move down into any areas that you're doing a body scan to. And as you continue the breath, moving down to the upper legs, the hamstrings, the front and back of the upper legs, the front and back of the knees. Just noticing any sensations that are there, not forcing a specific outcome, just allowing the breath to move to these areas of the body. Offering supportive touch and movement to wherever you feel called to. If you need to stretch out the legs, move your chair back. And just stretching out the legs. Moving down to the lower legs, the shins and the calves, the ankles, and offering supportive touch and movement and continuing that circular breath. Imagining that this breath is moving all the way from the mouth and throughout the entire body, all the way down to the lower legs, bringing life and healing support to these areas of the body, whether that's through movement, supportive touch, stillness, or maybe something else. And continuing the breath down through the ankles and into the heel of the feet, into the heels, the arch of the foot, and the top area of the foot. The top and bottoms of the tip of your feet, and the toes, and even the toenails. Bringing the breath all the way down to the feet and just noticing any sensations that arise. Allowing the breath to reach all areas of the body. And just noticing what sensations arrive. Just taking the next minute to just breathe. Taking a few more conscious, connected breaths. Coming into your space and into the body. If your eyes are closed, whenever it supports you, you're welcome to open them up again. Whatever supports you in this moment, just offering support and gratitude for taking some time for you. To offering yourself some self-love by taking a break. If it supports you, you're welcome to get out of the car, out of the vehicle, and stretch the body. and just welcoming any movement before getting back on the road again, taking as much time as you feel like you need to come back into your energy and draw your energy in. Sometimes that helps with tapping the body. Taking a look at your surroundings, and bringing yourself into the space and environment around you, and just noticing any sensations that arise. And if you feel like it's most supportive to you and safe to stop on the side of the road, press the pause button, and continue a practice like this, you're more than welcome to. Allowing you to embody your innate energy and to bring peace throughout your practice and throughout your day. Thank you so much for taking the time for you. Until next time.